All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about why Grant Cardone got jacked and why you too, if you are a busy entrepreneur, high performer, professional, salesperson, account manager, or anything similar to the above, real estate agent, anything that involves business and sales, why you should get in the best shape of your life as well. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to talk about a couple different things. Grant Cardone, right? Grant Cardone is famous. If you are in the entrepreneur slash sales slash anything space, even just the motivation space, you have definitely heard of Grant Cardone, 10X, everything else. And if Mr. 10X is 10Xing his life by getting in the best shape of his life, well, it would go to follow that success leaves clues. And if you want to be successful, that it's probably a good idea for you as well. So, a couple of things. Like, Grant Cardone didn't really have to be in great shape to see his success. Being in great shape isn't a prerequisite to be successful. In fact, if you're watching this right now and you're already successful, but you're out of shape, the fact that you're successful may be the reason why you're out of shape, because a lot of entrepreneurs channel all their motivation, drive, focus, energy, literally everything, their entire life force energy into building their business, their career, just like Grant Cardone did. And that's definitely a way to do it. However, in the process, we often sacrifice our health for wealth, which is why a lot of businessmen end up getting a belly. In fact, belly-wise, you're actually going to gain more fat in your belly due to high stress levels, because stress increases a hormone called cortisol, which means that obviously the place where we're going to gain the most fat is in our belly, which is why there's a stereotype of the businessman with the belly, the businessman with the gut, because you're gaining belly fat specifically from all of that cortisol, which is just a result of chronic compounding stress. It's a result of a lot of things nutrition-wise, which we could talk about today as well, but a couple different things, right? So in getting in the best shape of your life like Grant Cardone has, and if you haven't seen the pictures of him, the dude's getting jacked, so I'm pretty stoked to see that. Getting in the best shape of your life, you're going to be able to actually bring your cortisol levels down because you've got less fat, which is going to boost your testosterone levels, your thyroid levels, everything else. Part of that's nutrition as well, eating low inflammation foods, which I talk about quite a bit on my channel here. Which ultimately just results in you being able to actually take your career to even greater heights. I don't know if you've heard of Garrett J. White, but if you haven't, you should check him out. I believe he spoke at 10X along with Russell Brunson and a lot of these other guys at some point. I think it was a couple years ago where he spoke at it. And Garrett J. White, he talks about weaponizing your body, right? Now, Garrett J. White, he's a great coach for businessmen. I'd highly recommend you check him out if you're an entrepreneur as well, or even if you're just a high performer or a married man who works a lot of hours who needs to find a way to give back to your wife in a more positive manner. Or even if you're a single man, it'll teach you quite a bit, although there's other people I'd recommend watching if you're a single man. But anyway, staying back to the topic of entrepreneurship, Garrett J. White talks about weaponizing your body. And the thing is, the way that you look is often the way you feel. But more importantly than that, when you biologically optimize yourself, your gut health, everything that is part of the pathway to achieving fat loss results, muscle gain results in the fastest way possible, your mental state is going to improve as well. Your stamina will improve as well. Your focus, your productivity, your energy levels, your drive, your confidence, everything improves and you get in better shape, which then allows you to perform at a higher level in business. Like, in 2018, when I first started working 60 plus hours a week, I was just promoted to manager of the first gym that I was working at. I had to take care of 10 other trainers. I was mentoring them. I was managing them. I was doing a lot more than I was prior when I was just a trainer. I actually got fat myself. I gained 20 pounds of fat in a year and lost about 10 pounds of muscle, which sucked. So I actually really gained about 30 pounds of fat. And, I went from having a six-pack, being shredded like I was in my youth, to having a belly. And that affected my performance, not just because I was a personal trainer, but also in sales and management, not just because I felt that the trainers I was mentoring didn't respect me, right? So if you have staff members, maybe you might feel like they don't respect you if you're not even in integrity with yourself and your own body and your own health. But more importantly than that, I felt burnt out, lethargic, tired, just run down all the time, right? Because, when you don't take care of your body, it's a lot easier to get burnt out because, again, your cortisol levels are higher. And again, I can go way deeper in all these subjects. I'm just trying to keep this video short and obviously relating it back to Grant Cardone and ultimately why you should do what Grant Cardone did and get back into the best shape of your life so that you can actually increase your performance in business and 10X things at an even greater level. Your capacity greatly improves. But yeah, I found myself in a place where I was just burnt out. I didn't want to work. I felt lazy. I needed 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day. Now, to be fair, sometimes I will still jack myself up on 3 doses of caffeine a day, but this time it actually makes a difference and gets me jacked up and excited and ready to crush sales calls versus, in a place in which I just need it to be at a normal energy level, right? Or to crush content, to crush training, to crush a lot of different things. But usually it's like on heavy sales days where I maybe have like 8 people who have applied for the program. I don't even call them sales calls. I call them opportunity calls because, again, if you're in sales, you never want to present things as a sale. You also want to present things as an opportunity because that causes you to come more from a place of service versus a place of like trying to sell somebody something. And also it is going to increase your conversions as well, while also being in the best interest of the client. So it's a win-win-win for all parties involved. But anyways, yeah, so before I go on a tangent with that, I can go on tangents with all this stuff, with anything about business or fitness. But just to kind of tie it back in for you, in the process of getting back in great shape, which required me to discover a time-efficient method, which is what I've used with all my entrepreneur clients, it helped me to just get in a place where my performance was better, my confidence was better, my energy levels were better, and just a whole host of other benefits. So what I encourage you to do is check out some of the free content on my channel. If you find it valuable, please subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you learned, what you'd like to learn more about, and ultimately anything else that you want me to cover, I'd be happy to cover it, and of course send that over to you. Now what you can do right now is you can check out some of my testimonials. I've got a lot of clients, busy entrepreneurs, professionals who have gotten amazing results and actually scaled their career through the pathway of actually improving their physical health and fitness, simply because your performance is going to go up, your confidence is going to go up, everything's going to go up. So check those out. I actually interview my clients to go specifically through what worked for them. Yeah, do like Grant Cardone to get in great shape and leverage my free content to help you get in shape. And of course, if you need additional help, just comment down below. Let me know what content you want me to produce. And if you want some specific help, you could also reach out to me directly and we could potentially hop on a call. But that's only if you truly feel like you need additional help. All right, guys, do like Grant Cardone, get in great shape, take care of your metabolism, take care of your body. You only get one body to live in. What's the point in making all the money in the world if you don't even have a great body to enjoy it with, and you don't even have your health and your energy and your time to enjoy it with? Get in better shape. You're going to be able to produce better inside your business, be more productive, take less time to get shit done. You're going to work way faster. Check out my latest testimonial. My guy Anthony literally works so much faster now, where he has more time to get shit done, and therefore, or he's able to get more shit done. Therefore, he has more time in his life to enjoy his life, get in even better shape, etc. It's a chronic compounding positive spiral up versus a chronic compounding spiral downwards, which is a lot of businessmen go through. Grant Cardone is able to turn around, so of course you can too. The man has more people, more money than he needs to manage than you do. And he's 60 years old, so you have no excuses. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next video.